Coogan Cassius, IFL TV here in Sheffield at Ponds Falls. With me I've got the new European Super Bantamweight champion, Kid Galahad. Very comprehensive display tonight against a tough opponent in Sergio Prado.
He was a tough kid, Coogan. He come to fight, he come to win. He was wild, he was strong, he could punch, he was tough as nails, and I knew the fight was going to be a hard fight. Trained hard for it.
Talk me through the rounds. I mean, like I said, you dominate. I've struggled to really give Sergio any rounds. I think a couple of them may be arguable for draws during the fight, but you seem to be
It is what it is.
completely in control during the fight.
Yeah, it was. It is what it is. I knew I had to stay focused with this kid. I couldn't get complacent. He was dangerous, he was wild, he could punch. And I knew every time even there was times when I did have him, I knew I had to just ease back. I couldn't go in for the kill because he can punch and he's wild, and he could just throw a lucky shot and get caught. So I just thought there's no point taking the risk. Just stick to the jab and just keep him there.
Did you feel like you ever really moved out of second gear during that fight?
Not really, no. I knew it was tough. I knew it was going to be a tough fight. I knew what the kid was going to bring. I thought I'd just break him down. But every time I caught him, he kept on ducking low, kept on doing things. Referee were giving him, every time the referee was saying I'm pushing his head down, giving him little breaks and stuff like that. But it is what it is, isn't it?
You've captured the European title. You've already won the British, and you know you've done things the right ways in terms of moving up the beltway. You should be looking towards moving up your rankings within the world governing bodies.
Hopefully within the next two fights we're going to look to move up in the world rankings. I think that puts you in the top 10 in WBC, that one, the EBU. We'll just have to wait and see which governing body we're going to go with. Leave it all to manager Dominic Ingle, John Ingle, and see what they say.
Are you looking for a couple of defences of this European title while we've got
hopefully, if we can get a couple of defences of this title, defend it, and hopefully before the end of the year, we'll be in the manager challenge for the world title.
How old are you now? 24.
24, yeah.
I mean, for 24-year-old, like I said, you've achieved everything there domestically.
Yeah.
And kind of watching you, we still feel that we haven't seen the very best of you yet.
Not yet. I'm still a young kid. I'm still learning. Each fight, I'm still learning and progressing. The better the fights, the better you're going to see me fight. With each fight, I learn, I get better. And that's what it's all about.
We spoke about this a million times about the whole. Where are you compared to those two in the division?
You tell me where you think I am.
Well, listen. If I'm being honest, I'd say that those two were quite clearly at the top of the pecking tree, as in the top two super bantamweights in the country. But I think you're moving closer as each fight goes on. I think you're moving closer. Like I said, what you said there is true. The better fights you're in, I think the better we'll see you. Kind of like with the Jersey Dickens fight.
Yeah, it was. This kid was tougher than Jazz Dickens. He was strong. Jazza was a young kid. I was a young kid at the time. He was 22. I was 23. This kid was a 31-year-old mature man. So I knew it was going to be a tough fight. He was wild. He was strong, and I knew it was going to be a tough fight. So I just trained hard, went in there, did what I had to do.
I mean, to be honest, you haven't even got to be concerned about what Scott and Carl were doing. You can go your own way without having to. If you meet during, great for British boxing if you were to fight, but if not, it ain't one of them things where it's just going to be compared because you're in the same weight. But you've got your own path. Your career isn't dependent on them, is it?
It is. At the end of the day, when it's all said and done, it's about what we all achieved when we're all finished. We're all just starting out. So we'll never know who's the best one until we all finish from boxing, and we'll see who lasts the longest and see who achieves the most. But the best thing, I think, if we all win a world title, which we're all capable of doing, Frampton's capable of winning a world title, Quick's got a world title, I'm capable of winning a world title, and then what's his name, Eddie, can get together and do a big competition. and
The Super 3.
the Super 3 or whatever it is, or find another one, put the Super 4, Super Bantamweights, and put in a competition.
Absolutely.
To unify the division.
Absolutely. I'll forgiving you for not talking to me yesterday.
Mate, listen.
Listen, let me tell you something first. Weigh-ins are the most. A few people tweeted me yesterday going, "Oh, where's the Kid Galahad interview?" People don't understand. The weigh-ins are the worst times to interview people
Yeah, of
because
course it is.
you don't want to talk before the weigh-in because you're like, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
and then afterwards you just want to fuck off. So it's awkward.
It's true,
I understand that. So I'm
it's
not.
true. It's true. People like at the end of the day, after the weigh-in, you want to drink and refuel up. Before the weigh-in, you don't really want to talk because you're tired.
Yeah. But you just want to get out of the weigh-in environment as well.
Like,
Yeah.
Even if you talk to someone who's most people have no carbs for like a day or whatever it is, you'll be talking to them and they'll be like, ugh.
Yeah, no.
You know
do you know what? I sort of at weigh-ins like always try and if we can get a word with them, but I don't push for weigh-in interviews because I know that boxers straight after the weigh-in they just
I
literally
always
want
give
to
you
go.
exclusives after the fight, do I not?
Yeah, you do.
Do I not always look after you? I say you come in the changing room, you get exclusive first. No one else, you.
What about the string of other people waiting in here?
They have to wait until you finished.
Don't talk to none of them.
I can't promise you that, but I'll let you go first, you know.
Listen, Kid Galahad, Barry, thanks for talking to IFL TV. Congratulations.
Respect, thank you.
And like I said, on to bigger and better things for you.
Most definitely for the end of this year.
Got a shout out for your fans that come to support you today?
Thank you for everyone who come up to see me box today and everyone who tuned in. There's plenty more from me still to come, and just keep on tuning in on Channel 5.
Absolutely. Cousin Cassius here with the new European Super Bantamweight Champion Kid Galahad for IFL TV.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.